Happy Friday, everybody. It's time for the Mike North 5.5 hour news. That's right. We tell you 5 minutes what it takes most people to figure out in a half an hour. We don't have a overwhelmed staff. We have a staff of 2. We get it done. We send it out. We tell everybody, email everybody, say, go to the Mike North Entertainment Network. Go to north2north.com. North to North on ORTH, on ORTH.com. Tell everybody, pass the word. We have 10, 11 sponsors, and they're strong, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, let's get on with the news. Cam Newton getting a little arrogant, saying he did more in 1 year than most people do in 4 years of his career. See what happens when you get an arrogant piece of you-know-what? When you let him go, when you don't penalize him. Now he's the biggest thing since sliced bread. But I'll give him credit for this. He's going to the combine. He doesn't have to. Well, maybe he does, because a lot of people are picking him as a 17th pick, a 14th pick, a 15th pick. I saw him play Alabama. If I'm a GM in the National Football League and Cam Newton's there and I'm picking 4th, I'm picking him. How can you not pick Cam Newton? The guy's 6'5", about 250. I know that there's been busts in the draft, but this guy's not one of them. When you're down to Alabama, 24-0, and you win the game, you're bona fide. You don't need to go to any combine. So Cam, little less arrogant if you can, but you're a hell of a football player. Gas prices are up 6 cents. Is it any wonder with the Libyan situation? And how come Muammar Gaddafi's not dead yet? How come we haven't killed him yet? I guess because he switches, according to what I was watching last night, he switches locations more than Nicky Santoro switched locations in casino. He goes from one car to the next, jumps in and out of cars and parking garages. He does the same thing. I heard somebody from 60 Minutes, I forget who it was, said that they went. No, Larry King says last night. And by the way, I'll talk about that in a minute. Larry King, they drove to see Gaddafi. By the time they were done, they drove 7 hours. But they basically they just went in circles through Libya to make them think so they wouldn't be able to find him. He says the guy was 2 out of 3 times he interviewed him, he was good. The other time, it looked like he's strung out on drugs. But gas prices up 6 cents, and it's not going to get any better. You know what? I watch Fox, and I watch CNN, and I watch cable news. Today I decided to go to 2, 5, and 7. Okay? Channel 2, CBS is doing a thing on toothpaste. On fluoride. How do you expect to compete with that? Okay? Then I said, well, you know what I should do? I should go to NBC. Maybe they'll be better. They have a TV host who has had trouble having children and how hard it is for her to sit around with her pregnant friends and how she copes with it. You wonder why the network TV stations are getting their brains beat in when you got issues going on in Libya, you got stuff going on in Wisconsin, and we're hearing on the Columbia Broadcasting System that certain toothpastes are bad for you? That's what you got to watch. It's a bunch of nonsense, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the Pirates, I'm not talking about the Pittsburgh Pirates, I'm talking about the Somalian Pirates. They killed those 4 people. The people begged for their lives. One stupid pirate shot at the warship shot back, but what we're understanding is they did not hit that boat. They didn't hit the boat. As soon as they fired and the U.S. fired back, they killed these 4 people. They said they were too old, please leave us alone. Here's what I'm going to tell everybody. Don't go boating in pirate-infested waters, because at the end of the day, it's like the person that goes hiking that falls to their death. You know the dangers. You knew you were going around the world. Did you honestly think a box of Bibles was going to save you, folks? It's absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. By the way, Kate and William, everybody's surprised today. They're inviting a pub owner from a place they go to. Boy, that's awesome. What? Why? Because he's a regular guy? He's not good enough to go? I think it's great that William and Kate are going to invite this pub owner because they go there. They probably get hammered, go back. I wonder if William's got apartments on the side somewhere. He's got to have an apartment on the side. You don't think he walks through Buckingham Palace with this chick, do you? I'm not saying. I'm just saying. But, I mean, the pub owner's invited, and that I'm very happy about. Hey, you know what? A lot of things going on. The weather, everything else. You know what? It's still February, but things are going to get much, much better. I'm confident that in April, it's going to start warming up. That has been the Mike North 5.5 hour news, brought to you by the Village of Rosemont. I'm Mike North for the Village of Rosemont. From the 9th largest convention center to restaurants to theaters, sports venues, and hotels. 5 minutes from O'Hare, you got it all here. Rosemont, you can't miss it.